also happy birthday to Dolly the sheep. I'm sorry, that just popped up on my computer for some reason.
Was that, like, what country is that popular in?
Well, Dolly's the cloned sheep. Remember the first cloned sheep?
No. Were we cloning them
Oh.
to eat them?
I don't know. I think this was the first one they just cloned to clone.
Oh, okay.
Like, can we do this? Can we fucking be an abomination of God?
Did they tell us what island it was so we can recreate the movie?
I don't know. What? Here, let's check it out real quick. No. Why is everything going?
My question always with this is, since they're cloning animals.
1996, dude.
Damn. All right. My question.
Yeah, they cloned an embryo.
It always makes me wonder what's going to happen first. Are we going to create Jurassic Park, or is the movie The Island actually going to take place? Like, are we going to harvest? Are we going to clone people so we can harvest their organs, or are we going to clone animals and eventually that'll lead to dinosaurs?
I think it will do both. You'll do the petting zoo first. That's why they start with farm animals.
Oh, okay.
You build a petting zoo to make sure that they don't become hostile and, like, over time. You know, like, that's what always happens to clones. At first, they're timid and they're fine, and then they become hostile and try to take over.
Yeah, that's a great point. I didn't think about that in that perspective. You're right. There is a severe need of goats for goat yoga. I mean, we got to start exporting these out. Okay.
Yeah, how do you think they've genetically engineered these small goats not to get bigger for goat yoga, okay?
Yeah.
It's not like they just bred them and made them like evolution, you know?
Because aren't goats normally like the size of a Shetland pony? Like, they're pretty fucking big.
Yeah. They're using baby goats apparently for that. I have no idea.
Okay. But,
yeah.
But they shit the same
yeah.
size. It's weird.
Isn't it crazy? See, this goes along with my theory the other day that I brought up at another thing, and I know I'm getting way off topic for what we were originally talking about, but
nothing's
I
too
was
off
talking
topic
about
here.
Yeah, I know, right? Who gives a fuck?
He said the name. He said the name.
He said, "Oh my God, he did it!" But movies introduce technology just a few years before they start doing other things. Jurassic Park came out in 1991.
Okay.
In 1996, they then cloned a sheep.
In which they fed to that fucking T-Rex who didn't want to eat it till it was a nice stormy night.
Yeah. But they had to wait for a midnight snack. The Tyrannosaurus Rex was like, "I'm watching my figure," but then when everybody's asleep in bed, he sneaks out to the fridge.
So
because he's a fatty and he can't control himself.
How do you know it's gender?
Because all the dinosaurs were female.
You just said he. Now it's a she.
I know. Oh. But remember, then they could flip-flop, too, because remember? It happens. They use frog DNA.
Because they use the frog DNA. I forgot the little Microsoft paperclip told them that.
You know what's crazy is everybody refers to the T-Rex as a he, meaning like how they always think of males as evil. You notice that? They never call it a she.
But
like people when they talk about it in general. In the movie they do.
Disassemble any built-up hatred feelings he might have, they do refer to him as King of the dinosaurs.
King of the dinosaurs.
And a bastard.
When dinosaurs ruled the earth.
Yeah.
Yes.
Worst person ever.
But I'm telling you, that's what movies do, is they introduce technology just like 5 to 10 years before they're going to like actually reveal it to the public.
So, and there's some instances where it's way off. Like I remember watching Alien. They had tablets and shit, and I remember watching that as a kid going, no way. And then, what is it, like, how many years? It was fucking 25, like 30? Because that came out in the 80s. I remember watching, that came out before I was born.
Right. I mean, it was in like 2000, I mean, I want to say like 2003 or 4 is when the first tablets came out.
Was it?
Yeah, dude. It was early, like, that because
those were like iPods.
No, but... Well, yeah, but I'm talking about like well, let's look it up. First tablet. Because I'm thinking like,
dude,
there were high-end tablets.
You can't just write in tablet because then you get a bunch of Christian people be like, well, Moses had 2 of them.
You're right. He's the OG of the tablet. History of the tablet computer. The first patent, which is crazy. It's crazy you can patent things. It's great. Like, so the first patent was granted in 1914.
Yeah, that was when they were just giving it out for a thought. I think I'm going to do
but
this.
Still, it's still pretty fucking wild. Okay. Yeah, because I know the Apple iPad obviously is the most famous one, but it's not the first one. 1986 technically, if you like, there is the Newton Apple message pad, so that was one.
But but I mean, like,
Yeah,
as
so there's been
tablets like we
plenty.
know it today that are basically dumbed down computers.
Okay, well that would have been in 2002.
Oh, two?
Yeah,
Okay.
and that was a Microsoft one, so it sucked dick.
Oh,
And then the Apple iPad came out in 2010. That makes sense.
all right.
So,
Well,
yeah.
still, it's crazy that, yes, everything seems to be a precursor. And that's why only cartoons have ever shown flying cars, because that fucking shit's never going to exist. But iRobot is. They're going to do that shit where you don't drive.
What about the flying car from the DeLorean from Back to the Future?
That dude was on coke.
That doesn't count because it's a DeLorean. Those don't even exist.
Who is this?